Great news. All the tools are there, either underneath, tucked in the drawers, whatever. I know it's not much, but I left a lot behind. You come in. I just did laundry and it's hanging up. Kitty cat's hungry. He's starving to death, of course. I finally put the cleaned couch cover back on. Yeah. Dishes. Yeah, I have dishes hanging up. Shirts hanging up. Just vacuumed a little bit. Cleaned the bathroom up. This room needs straightening more, but I'll get to it. This morning I got a friend request from this guy who calls himself Green Wilson. His real name's David, but Green and Wilson are parts of his name. Says he lives in Orlando. He said he's been all over, born in Berlin. And I asked when he came over to this country, and he said when he was 35. I don't know how old this guy is. How old do you think he is? I don't think he's my age. I think he's younger. It's like, why me? I don't get it. I'm nothing. I'm fat and ugly. He looks like a nice enough person. I responded in German, so he does know German. He answered immediately, so I mean, it's not like he had to look it up. But so many of these sites, you've got people that are like from Ghana or Middle East or India or something, and they usually put up a picture of a guy with a flag behind him or a military man or someone holding a puppy or something. This is a little different. Let's see, you see all his friends. No friends to show. That kind of is weird. And he's got like, these are the photos about, doesn't say much. From Berlin, lives in Orlando. That's all it says. Don't know. I'm going to answer him back because I told him I had to babysit the baby today, which I did. Well, this morning when I awoke, my lower back hurt so bad I could hardly move, and I couldn't stand up straight or anything. It was so bad. I popped some pain pills immediately and then fed the cat, and I did some hand sewing and some few things, and then I watched Spencer, as Ashley's off on Tuesdays, but she had a doctor appointment, so I watched Spence. Brian's had clinical today, and that kid was kind of tired when I got him, and running on adrenaline, and he is a rascal. He has 5 teeth now. I was sitting on the couch and he's climbing up my legs to climb up to the couch. That's his newest thing. And right here on my shirt, which had my skin underneath right here, he bit me a good one. There's no scar, bruise or anything. It would be kind of hard to explain, wouldn't it? What is that? Yeah, well, the baby bit me. I hollered out. It was like a shock. I didn't expect that, and I didn't expect the pain. I went, ah! And it freaked him out, and he started bawling his little head off, poor thing. I had to explain to him what happened. He was okay with it. He settled down. I played some songs. And picked up the little piano organ thing, it's like 2 octaves, and played Elmo's song on it, and played Star Wars music on it, and then we watched Elmo sing his song on my phone, and we watched the hamster dance, which he likes, and the Japanese guy that yodels around chickens. Yeah. He loves that. As soon as he hears the music of any of those songs, and he could be in the most sour mood, he'll go. He's like delighted. Oh my goodness. We had a pretty good time. And he managed to get past the gate and around the back of the couch. But I had to coax him out by rolling some of his favorite toys, little balls, at the side of the couch, and he came out to get them, and then I snatched him up. And we had something to eat. He had orzo, which looks like rice, but it's pasta. And Mama put a little bit of tomato sauce and garlic or something on that. It was really good today. It wasn't dry or anything. It had taste. It was really good. And he had some kind of meat, smushy meat, and broccoli. He started fussing. I think he was just tired. He was fussing a little bit. He ate about half of it. And he's no longer drinking out of a bottle. He has a really bizarre drinking cup that has a rubber gasket thingy on top. It's like a regular cup, but it's got some kind of rubber gasket on top that allows you to drink out of it like a regular cup if you press on it a certain way with your lips. I don't know. Brian said, I can't figure it out. He figured it out. Well, that's good. So we put his bottled milk in there, and he drinks that when he eats food or when he's thirsty. So he's still getting some of that. But and then he was crabbing a little bit. And my back hurt so bad. I usually put on the Blue Danube waltz, and I get up and we waltz around the room. It's one of my favorite things that we do, and I think he likes it a lot too. But I sat on the couch and I could rock back and forth to the music, and he fell fast asleep. And my back hurt, and I thought, dare I get up and put him in the cot? Will he wake up? I don't know. I didn't fall asleep, but I was just really zonked. So I'm sitting and I held him for 40 minutes. He slept for 40 minutes. I'd look at him and brush his hair aside and all the things I never got to do when mine were small because I had to work. So this little kid's a blessing. He's a blessing for Mom and Dad. He's a blessing for Grandma too. I just love that little monkey. Brian and I have both snuck him a little piece of pizza, and he loves it. Not today, but in the past. Mommy doesn't know that. Yeah, it's all natural stuff, no sugar. His birthday's in September, and I'm gonna make a sugarless cake. Well, maybe I don't know. I'll have to look up to see what kind of recipes are out there. So, alles in Ordnung. You've got laundry done, floors swept, bench taken care of. I know what I'm having for supper. Anything that I can get stuffed in my face because I'm starving. I'm going to douse my lower back with something before I go to bed tonight. Take a cold shower right before bed because it's still hot. I don't know if you can see the green ribbon on that moving. The air conditioner's running. But it only comes in this room. It doesn't go in the other room. So I hang out in here. Yeah. Now that the AC's on, I can smell what they're cooking. Ooh. Wow, that smells good. She's a good cook. Meow, meow, meow. Well, I'm going to type this guy back, see what's going on. He's 3 hours ahead of me. So it is almost 6 here. Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock there. So he probably won't. I can always text back and say sorry, I'm late in texting back. But he said, you must have been all over the world because you can speak German and Italian. No. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I have some hand sewing to do and a little this and that and the other thing and supper, and hopefully my back won't kill me tomorrow because I have Spencer all day. Oh, and tomorrow's Wednesday. Whoop Whoop Wednesday, where I'll have a joke for you. I'm going to try to make it a little bit better than last week. It was kind of lame, right? Upward and onward.